Welcome to this match of Mechabellum. You see here I'm fighting against a Chinese player and options. Aerial. And I shoot really fast. Aerial with this. Even if it is starting with steel balls. It's not like I plan to use them. And looking at the board, I could go on this side. But I decided to go on this one. There is the rapid fire cannon. You can see I start thinking on going on this. Then I will move to the right. Here it is. Balls in front because I want the tower to the turret. To aim on my steel balls, not on my shaft. More shaft here. Steel balls. Sold one of my cannons and wasps. Instantly wasps on round 1. Thanks to aerial spec, I can. And opponent has 0 anti-air. So I won. Even if my ground takes a beating, my air simply won. There is nothing he can do about it, and they are going to get a level. Because there's a lot of units for them to kill. You can see that my ground is indeed losing, even with the wasps free attacking from the air. But few units left now. With tower debuff, they will outspeed my wasps, which are debuffed here, and manage to kill another tower. So those balls got quite a bit of experience, but not enough to level. But my wasps level. So level 2 wasps, but you can probably guess that my opponent is going to go for a counter to wasps on the second turn. Because he just saw level 2 wasps now. I will skip, don't want any of those. Electromag can be annoying against me, but I will divide my army in way too many fronts for it to be that annoying. You will see me starting to mount an assault here, thinking on going all the way in the flank, but then I will change and go here. Because I wanted him to build defenses here, so I could easily get another attack in here to go for the tower. You can see them going for crawlers with wasps. And that's basically all my money. And leveled this one. You can see me thinking I'm going already on the flank, but then I will move here. We can deploy so we can see what the opponent is doing. So attack from here. And opponent instantly going for double Mustangs. Level at this tower. And also sold his towers. And put one crawler in here. See, my ground is taking a beating again, and this time he has something to kill my wasps. I am going to go for his tower here, but not fast enough. See, my wasps are dying, and they all died. And it's the level 2 tower, so they take some time. I also grabbed high explosive, so that's why I had so few units to go for. Even it's only 150, it's not very expensive. But that also delays the tower to get the tower. It's 30% nerf to damage. But look at the timing. They are arriving, start killing my wasps, but tower debuff. And the wasps can kill the ground really fast. Even if only a few wasps left. And all his Mustangs are dead. So victory for me. So even with him countering my units, the Wasp still manages to grab the victory and level on one more Wasp. But now I need to counter the Mustangs, because I'm not going to get another easy tower debuff here. And here we have options, and annoying options for me, because the game just offers for my opponent Farseer. I was hoping he wouldn't grab it. I will grab because it's the best sell, so Farseer sell. And I was hoping if he grabbed it, he would sell too. Because now I'm going for Phantoms. Phantoms with armor. Because I know he will try to counter with Mustangs on this side too. And if I grab Phantoms with armor, these Mustangs are not going to do much. You can also see that I'm going for a Wasp on the deep flank here. And armor for the Mustangs. And I don't have money. I was thinking on going back on this Wasp and just grabbing a shaft somewhere instead. So I could level this Wasp, but I've just leave the Wasp here. Get the level next round. Let's go quick deploy so we can see what the opponent is doing. Culling Hounds for the Mustangs, which does make them great at shaft clearing, but even worse against my Phantoms. But he grabbed the Farseer and kept the Farseer. So the game annoying me, offering the opponents the option. Now he has something that can kill my Phantoms, at least on the left side. On the right side he has nothing. Problem is my Wasps are getting in front of the Phantoms. They don't have range yet. Another thing I have to fix. Almost managed to kill. I killed most of his units here with the Farseer and 4 Mustangs. My Wasps almost grabbed his tower. You can see it survived with almost no HP. My Mustangs here doing fine. Got a level. Another tower debuff is coming. And yeah, the Farseer is coming here to finish my Phantoms. So not a great round for me, all because of this Farseer. There was no drop of Farseer, I would have won this round. The game could have offered Phantoms instead of offering a Farseer. But it decided to work against me. But I do have a lot of HP. And here there is Super Supply, which can be very good. I will pick the laser sight, because I don't want this game to last a long time. I want to finish it fast. I don't remember what the opponent's choice was. Let's find out. Super Supply. So opponent was greedy and will have a lot of money if this game lasts longer. So if this game lasts more than round 8, I am going to start to be in a really economical advantage. Disadvantage. He's going to be an advantage. You see me going for laser sight on this one, also grab the range enhancement, get the level here, also level for this Phantom. Crawlers here, in front of the Wasp, so he can insta target them. And I'm ready starting on this flank too. 1 Crawler. And that's all my money can buy. So I'm out of money. Now for the opponent. I had 50 left, so I put a missile here. The idea is I grab those Mustangs and damage the balls. Opponent already defending here with Mustangs and Crawlers. My missile here, quite effective. He also missiled the Crawlers here. He put missiles on this side, so yeah, those Crawlers. One survived. Here, I did manage to kill his Farseer, as you can see. Wasp survived. Here, he doesn't have a Farseer, so my Phantoms are immune. They are immortal in front, fighting the Mustangs, while my Wasp just clear from behind. So, all in all, great round for me, even if not a lot of damage. Here, another super supply, and my opponent goes for it. So, very greedy, but if it lasts a long time, he's going to get a lot of money. He's going to have a real economical advantage with 2 super supplies, and on round 4 and 5, the earlier rounds you can get them. So now I am running against time, because if this lasts long, things are not going to look good for me. You see me getting Rhino here. The idea is Rhino goes for the tower, and I get the tower debuff here. Phantoms on this side, I'm completing my flanks, although here I'm missing the Wasps still. I miss on here again, but then I think back, he's probably going to protect it. So I put missiles behind. The idea is to protect my flanks, because he could go for an attack. Now he is grabbing a Farseer here with Iron Specialization, and this one's level 2 now. So now he has something to kill my Phantoms, but they are level 3 Phantoms, so even his AA Farseer is going to take some time to kill them. Rhino dropping here, doing his job, going straight for the tower, and tower debuff. Won the right flank. I will go to win the left flank too. Lost the battle here, but this side also a victory. Wasted my missile on his Mustangs. Now I just have a level 2 Farseer to kill, because he's using his tower debuff here. Killing quite a few units before they manage to get to him, but he's not that great against a Rhino. And now I get the tower debuff. But once again, not a lot of damage, and I need to do damage if I want to kill him. Looking here, none of those is that good for me. Underground threat is the best one, because I can go for it here again. Trying to go for his towers. You see me completing this flank, putting Wasps here. This Wasp here, level 4. It's doing a lot. So I should probably have grabbed one more here. There's a lot of Sheriff on this side. Stance. So maybe I should have reinforced this side too. Although I am pulling quite a few here. And you will see me, I was thinking on going Energy Shield here already, but I have other things to buy. And you will see me expanding, but in the middle instead of going for this side. Opponent going for Farseers on the flanks to grab my Phantoms, and a shield, which is indeed very annoying. I don't have a lot of DPS in here. The best DPS is the Phantom, and it's a 60,000 shield, so yeah, it takes some time to pass through this shield, and he's killing my DPS. So without the shield I would have won easily this side, but with it my crawlers managed to grab his tower. He did put crawlers here, which were going to win, I think, the fight against my fangs, if not for my own debuff. But his Mustangs are going for my tower anyway, so now it's my turn to take a tower debuff. And it hurts. His Farseer's killing my Phantoms, leaving my Wasps vulnerable to his Mustangs. And this is not what I want to see when my opponent has 2 super supply. I'm not supposed to be losing, I have to win and kill him fast. And here, Scorpion, I could use them. I do need some extra DPS on the ground to kill the Farseers faster. And he has no great ground DPS. The only thing he has is those steel balls here. So Farseer here, Farseer, Scorpion. A Scorpion here too. The aim is to get this Farseer. I will keep getting units, so one Wasp here. The idea is to divide. Part will go kill those Crawlers and part will kill those. Opponent decide to go for the level 4 Phoenixes, which will help him against my Phantoms. But I did go for a shield, so my Phantoms now are extra annoying. You can see another Scorpion here. And the opponent going for lots of shields. He's using his extra money for super supply to grab shields, which I was not great at dealing with, but now I do have my Scorpions to help. So if I had not went for Scorpions, I would have taken a beating on this one. You can also see that I went for Steel Balls here, which did kill the shield. Here my units are high level, so they managed to win even with the shield. And I am grabbing a tower debuff, but there's not much left of my army. One Scorpion here, and a few Wasps and Mustangs. I do manage to kill one of the Phoenixes. And I think this Scorpion is going to manage to kill this Farseer, but tower debuff is coming, and yeah, not going to be able to kill anything else, I think. So another defeat, although at least my opponent spent 500 on shields. So he is throwing away his economical advantage. Here, didn't really want any of those, so I will skip. You see me getting levels for the Scorpions, and I will grab range for them, because they did very well. So I do need to put something to stop those Phoenixes to insta-targeting my Phantoms, and I will put Crawlers here. It also protects the Scorpion. So you can see this game is turning quite different from the start. I am having to invest on ground units. It's already round 8. Opponent decided to invest into his Phoenixes, so 3 elite recruited Phoenixes. And now he's grabbing range and launcher overload for them. So powerful Phoenixes. He is insta-locking my Scorpion here. And shields again. At least he didn't put the back shields this time. You can see without the shield I won the side easily. So winning the deep flank on the right. But lost the middle. Not by much, but those Phoenixes are not still alive. Tower debuff. Going for another tower debuff here. And now just the Phoenixes. And one Mustang here. Level 3 Mustang. He did go for AA for the Mustangs. That's good and bad for him. They will target the Wasps faster, but they will also target the Phantoms faster, which lock them. Although level 1 Phantom against level 3 Mustang with AA, the Mustang is able to kill this Phantom. I needed at least level 2. And I am getting levels, you can see here, levels. And I saw his Phoenixes and yeah, Fortress AA. That's my answer to Phoenix's investment. Especially this close to the line, they are very vulnerable to anti-air barrage. So I will grab 3 Fortress with AA. And they also help the Scorpions at killing the Farseers and tanking shots the Mustangs. Although with AA, they will probably ignore the fortresses and go for my A. My Rhino is also back, so I'm trying again. Same place as last time, trying to go for his tower. My Wasp here, level 5. I am missiling this Crawler here. One missile to protect this side. They are both level 2. Engine speed. I want to finish it, because even if he's using a lot of shields and kind of wasting his advantage, middle advantage, you can see it's 5 shields again. My Rhino failed at his job. Instead of going for the tower, he went for the Farseer. Lost the left this time. I will grab the tower now, but there is not much still alive from me. So it should be enough for me to grab a victory here, I think. But it's not a big victory that I wanted. Tower debuff, which is actually bad, because you can see he's almost getting my tower debuff, and now he gets it. And yeah, he can use this tower debuff quite a bit, while I wasted mine traveling. So great tower debuff. But his Farseer is dead. His Mustangs are all locked into my single surviving Phantom here. I still managed to win. They had 2 big units here, but I needed more damage. So opponent is still alive. Here, super heavy armor. Look at decent. I have level 1 fortresses, so I could put it on 1 fortress and have a really big fortress. Even if he does have quite a bit of DPS with the Phoenixes, with Launcher Overload, but his really big Phoenix is here in the middle. You'll see me going for shields. So second attack of the fortress, barriers. Opponent will need even more damage, and I am also buying barriers here to protect against the Vulcan drop. Because my opponent could go for a Vulcan drop here. The Vulcan is not the best at killing level 2 towers, but it will kill a level 2 tower. But with a shield in front, yeah, he's not going to kill. Shield has a lot of HP, and the Vulcan will stay the entire match trying to kill it. Units are still getting levels here, so level for the Phantoms. Here also. Phantom also got level. My opponent going for Quantum Reassembly to try to protect his Phoenixes. And Crawlers, which I was not expecting. I was expecting a bigger thing. And my shields doesn't protect against Crawlers, but they are level 2 towers and have fangs in front, so these Crawlers will not be that effective. Although he stacked them on this side, it's better for him. You can see Phoenix is going back. I am still killing them with the AA barrages, but they come back one time, and I'm not killing them fast enough. And suddenly defeats, and I did do quite a bit of damage. Here I go for sledges, because I can use level 2 sledges. It can be very annoying for my opponents to kill if placed correctly. I will place them on my flanks, where he doesn't have a lot of DPS to kill them. Although he will grab melters and go range enhancement and energy diffraction. While I am going for even more fortresses, because they give me shields. This one also level 3 with super heavy, so really big fortress. He did put a melter here to try to lock it instantly. I also grabbed more phantoms, got all the levels I could. Range and speed. Opponent always going for 5 shields, so he's using his extra money, all his extra money from the super supply and shields. But you can see his melters close to the front line, his shaft dares to melt to my wasps. So Fortress managed to lock it to the melters and melters die. He did manage to win this side, but lost this one. And more fortresses. The Phoenixes die even faster, although still Phoenix is alive, but they are dying. And this one died to the last salvo, and that is enough. So finally a victory. If you did enjoy this game, you could subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. But that game ran quite a bit different than I expected. My opponent... But there's a thing, my opponent stayed alive. How he stayed alive for so long? Shoots. He was shielding every single turn using the super supplies that he grabbed to not lose at the economic war. He was spending, every shield is 100, so he was spending 500 per turn shielding with 5 shields almost every time. So that's a lot of money invested on shields. So with that I didn't stay behind on the economic. He survived. He kind of made a trade. He could either try to get an economical advantage and probably die, or use the extra money and a little of his own money to grab shields every time to try to survive. And it was what he did. He did manage to get that big round on me, but I was still very healthy, so managed to survive and win on this one with even more fortresses. His melter strategy didn't kinda work. Melters are way too close to the front. Don't know why he put them this close, because he was also grabbing range and everything, so look at the range of the melter. He didn't need to be this close, he could put the melters a little on the same range of the Mustangs, were a bit behind. But the melters are indeed a good way to kill my shields and my fortresses if he can lock on them for long enough. The shields were indeed annoying him, protecting my shaft, especially against his Mustangs. But in the end, that was a very interesting game. Not what I expected. I expected to win fast with my aerial Wasp Phantom attack, but the game also annoyed me with that Farseer drop. If there was no Farseer drop, I would have won that round by a landslide at the start and could have probably steamrolled him and won very easily. But no, the game decided to annoy me. But that's it. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a comment too. And I will see you on the next one.